Hello, Internet. Back here out in the middle of nowhere. This week, which is actually the same day that I recorded the last episode, I try to do more than one of these in a session. I kind of started walking around. I mean, one, sitting on the ground for so long, just I started aching. It's uncomfortable. Also, I was worried that I really was sitting on something wet. Luckily, I wasn't. It was just the ground. The ground was very cold. Anyway, this week, and yeah, we're having to deal with very horrible lighting here because I chose a bad time of day for this. Anyway, this week, passion. Follow your passion, or don't follow your passion. Seems to be a lot of disagreement about what we should do there. I think the people who are saying follow your passion are the people who, they very quickly figured out what their passion was, and then they just started following it. And great things happen. I'm trying to make sure that I'm actually in camera. Also trying to make sure I'm not tripping over sticks. I should live stream this. Anyway, but I think the people who are saying don't follow your passion, they're the people who, what am I passionate about? What am I passionate about? What's my passion? And, they just couldn't figure it out. But here's the thing. But anyways, they just, started doing things, and then once they started getting success, then they started getting passionate about that. And there's a giant branch right in the middle of my path. There it is, right there. So I'm going to have to turn around. I mean, I could go around, but I'm lazy. Also, I don't want to walk too far. But I mean, here's the thing. Building on what we talked about in the last episode, the need for contribution, the need for growth. I think those things there are like the core foundation of passion. And they're like in everybody, in every single one of us. You just gotta find it. And that's the trick. And also, the kind of the sticking point is that how do you know what it is until you see it? And I think that's why a lot of people are saying don't follow your passion, because it took them so long to figure out what their passion was. Notice the phrasing there. If you take my previous statement and that statement together, then it should hopefully make sense. See, deep down, you are passionate about something. There's something that you absolutely live to do. And there is a way to do that thing for other human beings in such a way that you can make money. You just got to figure it out. And yeah, we got more bad lighting going on here. There we go. Maybe that works. I lost my train of thought. That sucks. Deep down we all have, something that we're passionate about, something that drives us forward. Something that we just can't get enough of, that makes us feel alive. We just have to figure out what it is. And it's like, how do you know what it is if you don't even look for it? Most people don't look. It's like they kind of believe that they just know what it is, Oh, and actually, I'm seeing a very, very amazing visual behind me. Hopefully the sun doesn't blow it out. Yeah, just had to share that a little bit. Oh, I shook the camera a little bit. My hand's getting cold because it's kind of cold weather. Ow, that's bright. But yeah, most people just don't try enough because they believe that they should just know what it is. And it's like, we're not born that smart. Let's face it. We just aren't. So you either know what your passion is because you discovered it early because either you got lucky or you just tried enough things that you found. Okay, there we go. Now the sky isn't, like backlighting me ridiculously. This video is at a very weird angle. Try new stuff. See, that's the basic point of this video. Try new stuff to find out what you're passionate about. It's like it took me getting blinded by the sun to lose my train of thought. Yeah, that's the thing. I should actually have the camera here so that when the sun... See, if I put the camera right here, it's like I'm being camera flashed. Over here, I'm still being blown out by light, but anyway. It took me doing YouTube to kind of think back to my childhood and realize that I grew up on, essentially morality tales. I almost face planted there. But I basically grew up on reality tales, reality stories, See, there's the benefit of not editing, and this is my tripod. I didn't want to go all the way back to my car to put it up, so I'm carrying it with me during this video. I didn't want to lose it. A little behind the scenes stuff. And I need to fix my camera just a little bit. There. It's clipping my forehead. Let's turn around a little bit. There we go. And then, no, yeah, okay. But yeah, it basically took me doing... It's taken me forever to say this. But it basically took me doing YouTube to start thinking back to my childhood and realizing that I grew up on morality tales. That's what I'm trying to say. Reality tales. But morality tales that basically focus on personal development and socio-political issues and things like that. And realizing that me being a pretend writer, I don't think I've mentioned that on any of these videos, but I have like 3 giant stories in my head that I need to write down, but I've never actually written them down. It's like I start writing and I realize, oh man, it took me 5 hours just to write that much, and I've got so much more to do. Ugh. And, well, long story short, these stories are essentially like convoluted morality tales. It took me doing YouTube to realize that I want to do the same thing that I grew up seeing. And now I'm trying to figure out how to do that, because obviously the written word is not my medium. I mean, I can write. I'm very good at writing. It's just, the thing is, the stories are very visual, if you get my meaning. And yeah, I'm kind of hinting at some things that I want to do in the future, which is part of the reason why I'm getting out here, practicing camera work, lighting, dealing with very awkward natural lighting, which doesn't always want to cooperate. Hints of the future, basically. But yeah, long story short, it took me doing YouTube to finally figure out what my passion is. I mean, I already knew that I like expanding people's minds. I like challenging people's beliefs, especially their beliefs about themselves. I've always known that I want to do that. And for some reason I thought that doing science would do that. But I mean, yeah, I've already talked about that. And I try to keep these videos like around 5 minutes, and I'm not succeeding. If you can't tell, this is also part of my passion. Just communicating these things that I hope will help people get like some clarity about their own lives and like start taking action and going in a direction, picking a direction that you will basically make you feel alive. Do something that you will live for, that makes you want to wake up in the morning. And I got another amazing visual back here. There we go. It's hard to do camera work when it's like, yeah. I'm in front of the camera instead of behind it, basically. But yeah, that's the basic point of this video, which took me over 10 minutes to get to. Is we all have a passion. Deep down, we all have a passion. Something something that we can do that will make us feel alive. And there is a way to figure out how to do that thing in a way that will serve other human beings and generate income. You just gotta figure out the fiddly little details. And I'm bobbing and weaving the camera a little too much. I'm probably making people sick. Sorry. It's like, that life is so much better than, just waking up, going to a 9 to 5, going through the motions over and over and over again for a paycheck that will let you do whatever you want on the weekend. Yeah. And I mean, granted, there are a lot of people in the world who are perfectly fine doing that. It's taken me pretty much my entire life to figure out that I'm not one of those people. And unfortunately, I spent my entire life, wake up, go to school, go through the motions, go home. And then free time? Okay, do whatever I want. And then it was like, you get a job. Okay, wake up, go to work, go through the motions, go home. Okay, free time, I can do what I want. It's like almost 40 years. Yeah, I'm kind of dating myself here. Almost 40 years I've developed that pattern, and it's so hard to break. And I should probably, I just need to end the video now, otherwise I'm going to keep rambling. I know that the title of the series is Random Thoughts, but I don't need to be random thoughting all over the place in one video. So, tune in next week where I will hopefully be a little more brief, but I probably won't.